Hey guys, I want to hopefully share my experience with you guys about my experience selling on eBay and kind of the nightmare that you have to look forward to. As you can see here, I got multiple emails showing that my account has been indefinitely suspended, and I will go through here and kind of read eBay's responses, and I'll explain exactly my situation and what happened. So April 6th, unfortunately I did receive this email that states, at this time, based on the previous history across all of my accounts, eBay has made the decision to allow continued sales on FRF2, which is my dad's account, only. Additional accounts that you own or create will be allowed to buy but not sell until a sufficient history is built on it. We have made this decision to ensure that you are fully able to handle the volume of your primary account before expanding your business to additional accounts. So I want to go ahead and explain. So basically, what had happened is I did not pay my fees for about a month and a half. I had so many sales that the amount owed actually came up to $7,500 in fees in a month and a half. For sellers, that's a generous amount of fees owed. So they said at this time, we realize that this may be frustrating and inconvenient, but we believe that not implementing these security measures would foster an unreliable and untrustworthy marketplace. There are websites that do not make attempts to monitor the activity being done on them, and many of these websites consequently suffer from more bad buying experiences. Customers know this and often choose not to use those websites. To maintain a level of safety and integrity, we believe that making an extra effort to maintain a safe site is a necessity. We understand that you may be disappointed about our decision not to reinstate your selling privileges. However, we still want you as a member of the eBay community, so you will still have your buying privileges to purchase items from other sellers intact. Okay, so where it says any additional accounts that are owned or created will be allowed to buy but not sell. The only account that I have is actually this one account, and that account is Happy as a Lamb. That is the only account that I own. Somehow eBay has linked my account to my dad's account because we logged in on the same computer. So I tried to contact eBay and tell them that they made a mistake. They're basically saying that I have multiple accounts. I do not have multiple accounts. This is the second email they sent me on the same day. Based on your account information and activity, it looks like username. They didn't say which username, which is a restricted account. So basically what happened is I didn't pay my fees. My dad offered to sell my listings on his account, and then his account got restricted, and then I paid my fees to correct my account, and then they indefinitely suspended my account. But what they say again here is this usually indicates that both accounts belong to the same person. I called them, I explained my dad has an account and I have an account. We're not the same person. We have the same name. We have different social security numbers, different birthdays, and they're not associated. Registering new accounts or using other existing accounts to avoid buying and selling restrictions, limits, or other policy consequences is not allowed. At this time, Happy as a Lamb account is suspended. Item listings have been removed. A list of removed items is available further down in this email. Any seller fees that are still are due to eBay immediately. eBay will charge any amounts that you have not previously disputed to the billing method that is currently on file. You will need to address the original account listed above if you wish to appeal this decision due to the account link. Okay, so great. Address the original account listed. I did that. Contacted eBay. Tried to make an appeal and received multiple emails saying they would not appeal the situation even though they messed up. There is no list of items removed. Ironically, I still have some items that are listed. They have just not been relisted automatically due to their new 30-day relist feature. All right. So after they suspended me, they sent me an email on April 7th saying I have 200 additional free listings. Explain to me how that makes sense. May 2nd, a $30 statement credit. Please explain to me how that makes sense. May 4th, follow-up. I wanted to let you know that I did get the message back that we are unable to appeal this restriction. You are allowed to continue working on the account FRF2. I never worked under the account FRF2. That is my dad's account. All others will remain restricted. Thank you for reaching out about this matter. I do hope that you and your family stay safe during this trying time. Thanks you, Amy, so much for not helping. Next message, May 5th. Hello, Frankie. Thank you for reaching eBay customer service about the suspension of the account. I'd be glad to provide more details on this. We've reviewed your account and we're sorry to say that based on the information and activity we currently have on record, we have determined that it is in our mutual best interest to part ways. I apologize that I am unable to be more specific on the reason of your suspension, for it might cause speculation that members may intend to disrupt transactions here on eBay. Okay, so let's see here. They have determined mutual best interest. They apologize they're unable to be more specific. So now they're kind of saying, sorry, we don't know why we suspended you. We can't tell you why we suspended you. Hope you do understand that we are only protecting others' members' interest here on the site. Let me mind you, I have a 99.9% rating and feedback of over 2,000 positive comments. We do not take the risk of having an unsafe environment. Please explain to me how I have provided an unsafe environment by not paying my fees for a month and a half and then taking care of the situation a month later. Furthermore, regrettably, the account will not be reinstated based on the risk the account has posed to eBay community. So they have not yet explained to me what risk my account holds to the eBay community. It says, we regret any frustration or inconvenience this matter may cause you. You can still use this account for buying items on our website. Thank you so much. Sincerely, Carlo. Different person to respond. Thank you. Great. It's always the way it is. Okay, next message. Hello, Frankie. Thank you for reaching eBay customer service about the suspension on your account. I'd be happy to provide more details on this. We've reviewed your account. We're sorry that based on the information activity we currently have. Blah, blah, blah. I think it's like kind of the same thing. I don't know if that's... Okay, that's the same one. Sorry. May 7th. Let's see. Okay, this is a different person. Leah. Thank you for your email. I understand that you are contacting us because of the restriction on your account. Let me assist you with your concern. I've reviewed your account, and it has been determined that your business may not be right for the eBay marketplace. Let me remind you, I've been in business for almost 2 to 3 years, never having a serious issue. We have observed some risk patterns from your previous transactions. Okay, so now they're saying it's previous transactions. They went from linked accounts to not sure, and now they're saying risk patterns, which caused bad buying experience. Okay. Not really sure what that means. As a result, we have indefinitely restricted your selling privileges in all regions. In addition, you may not open a new account. At this point, your account will remain restricted from selling on eBay. you will need to find another venue to sell your items. They say they understand that can be a disappointing, reinforces this decision. So when they say, I know this can be a bit disappointing, and if you feel this way about our partnership, perhaps that reinforces the decision today. So what I said was, everybody know that eBay always sides with the buyer. That's not anything new. They basically treat sellers like crap. Never did they try to work with me or explain the situation. They just indefinitely suspended my account. That goes to show that they really only care about buyers, and I don't know how sellers continue to enjoy selling on this website, because for me, it was a complete nightmare, and I can actually go into other experiences in a different video. So it says, we do try to provide the best environment possible for all sellers on eBay. That's false. But we also have our requirements to remain on the site. Without these requirements, there's no way for you, our sellers, or us to remain competitive and successful. Said, based on my performance, I'm still welcome to use eBay to buy items. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Next message. I think this is where they start to get a little upset, because I keep responding to them. Says, restricted due to risk it exhibits to eBay and its community. I'm not sure how my account is a risk to eBay and its community. Keep eBay a safe place. Find it necessary to place restriction on certain accounts. It is determined that as a seller, I was unable to fulfill obligations to the buyers, which to me makes absolutely no sense. I had a 99.9 positive feedback rating with over 2,000 positive feedback. I remained at almost 100% shipping on time. There was a short few weeks where I was unable to ship things and relied on my brother and my dad to ship things for me. So I never fell below standard, so still not sure what they're talking about. Mutual best interest. From this point forward, this decision includes all accounts. Freaking idiots. I told you I only have one account. Please bang your head on a wall. I only have one account. And in this, they also say that any and all accounts that are used to circumvent their decision will also result in a suspension. So now not only is my account indefinitely suspended, but my dad and my sister's account is suspended due to the fact that it's the same address. We understand that you may be disappointed about our decision, and frustration and inconvenience this may cause you. Based on my performance, I'm still welcome to buy items. Thank you so much for that opportunity to continue and buy on eBay. What a joke. Kimberly Ann. Alright, so let's see here. Is that really a way to treat sellers? So they're saying I'm indefinitely suspended, and then they indefinitely suspended my dad and my sister because they want to link them together? Please tell me, people out there, do not believe this is a fair way to treat sellers. Here's the last message. I do apologize. I understand your frustration. Unfortunately, the information that you're asking for is proprietary. The restriction is not appealable, and you will need to find another platform to sail on. I don't want to go sailing. I don't want to be on a boat sailing. Okay, so that person obviously is what a joke. Okay. So I'm just taking this time, this dreaded long video that I want to share with a whole bunch of people to raise awareness, and hope that eBay corrects this mistake. I don't know if it'll ever get back to them, but I started my account 2 years ago. I was always top rated seller. I did get basically scammed by quite a few buyers, unfortunately, and eBay allowed it. What a nightmare. However, eBay was my main source of income. The first year was about $84,000 in sales. Second year was about $140,000 in sales. And eBay is saying that indefinitely they have removed the ability for me to ever sell again. Is that acceptable? Is that reasonable? Is it deserved? Because I fell behind on some payments, and then for whatever reason they decided to indefinitely suspend me on everything that they could think of. Please, if you want to see more videos or my experiences with eBay, obviously my total sales was approximately $230,000 plus. I was well experienced in how to properly run an eBay. Just comment, like, subscribe, whatever, and be happy to share more of my experiences. Thanks for watching.